All right. So yeah, no search. No, I was just talking about the market, where things are at, and I think the pullback was actually necessary for us to move forward. I know there's a lot of people freaking out, thinking that the bull run is over. I don't think so. I don't think, I don't think so. I don't think the bull run is over. I think we're just getting warm up, to be honest with you. What do you think?
Just barely starting.
Hmm. Yep, yep. Plus, we got the halving coming up too. So I don't know, man. This market is very hard to predict, right? Um, I've been
I've been
here
in the
very
market
long
for
time.
I've been in the market for 6 years, and we've seen plenty of ups and downs. You just ride them out.
Yeah. So you've been through you've seen everything then. Same here. So you've seen everything ups and downs and the craziness of the ICO and now you have the craziness of the Solana and it's yeah, we've
SEC
seen
throwing
it
their
all.
hat in the ring every time.
SEC, you heard about that? SEC, they're going after your Ethereum now. So they're gearing
I
up to go
know.
after your Ethereum. Yeah, yeah. So the funny thing is, a couple years back when Ethereum was still proof of work, right? Uh, consensus protocol. And so actually, Gensler literally came out and say the only two projects are considered as a non-security are Bitcoin and
Yep.
Ethereum. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Then once they move to proof of stake, so now, yep, once they move to proof of stake, because when you're staking your token, you are expected a return on your investment. So that goes against the Howey test. And so now they're going after Ethereum, which is crazy.
Somebody has too much time on their hands.
I think so too. I think so too. All right. Anyway, let's get going. Serge. Hey everyone, appreciate you all being here at USA Crypto Group for this AMA session. Today we have a project called Elon Musk with a hat with us. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome Serge from the team. Serge, pleasure to have you back, brother.
Thanks for
I've
having me
gotten to
back
know
again.
you. Yeah, I've gotten to know you. I think I like you guys a lot over there. So for those that may not know you yet, if you can start out introducing yourself, talking about your team, and just giving us a bit of insight into your background experience, please.
I'll give you the short version in case you've been here before, but my background is I'm a businessman. I've been in business my whole working life. I own real estate and autos, and I'm always an entrepreneur. Have been for my whole working life. So this is not just I'm 54 years old. I'm not a kid behind a computer just kind of throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. This is part of a larger project. Elon Musk with Hat is just a fun part. The whole project is a serious project because it's got a lot of moving pieces to it. And we got to a point where like, hey, we need to have some fun. So we decided to do Elon Musk with Hat because it's super funny. If you go to the website and click on the fun zone, you see all kinds of funny stuff there. My brother Hussein, he can't make it because it's 4 in the morning for him right now. But he's put together an amazing website for us and does a lot of fun memes and videos and clips. And so go click on it. If even if you don't buy the token, I mean, we'd love you to buy the token, but even if you don't, go click on the website and click the fun zone. You'll see all kinds of cool stuff. It's just, I laugh every day when I look at it. And he's even done a few funny videos of me, which are not put up there because I wouldn't let him do it. So he's transposed some of the Elon Musk stuff onto me. And I'm like, nah, let's just focus on Elon because he's a public figure. So that's kind of where we are right now. We launched, a little over a week ago, had our pink sale and sold out in about a day and a half. Um, USA Crypto came in at the very end and just like kind of pushed us over the threshold and instead of it taking us maybe 3 or 4 days, it took us a day and a half, and we appreciate that support. They came in and just like boom, we were done. Had a little celebration, and then next day, hit the ground running again. So we ended up in a situation where we thought we were gonna have a week to put some other things in place. We ended up having 2 days to put it in place. So we hit the ground running, just kept on going from there.
Thanks for that introduction there, Serge. Yeah, when I first heard of you guys, I think you reached out to us, and I looked at the website. I was like, wow, I was impressed right out the gate. I was like, wow, these guys are professional. I love the way Hussein, which is your developer, did the website. There's so many things on the website, but he has a knack for the building website for sure because how he figured out the way the placement of things. And it was easy on the
Yep.
eyes. Usually, it's not very easy to do when you have so many things on there because the placement of things got to be very almost on point. And he did it. And the graphic is professional. It's funny. It's literally it reflects meme, right? 100% meme, and I loved it. And I think then I got to know you and Hussein as well in the private chat. I think you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome people.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Uh, yeah, and I think that means a lot for a lot of people like myself when looking for a project to invest in, right? So it's not necessarily sometimes the idea or the concept, but the people that are behind it. And I think you guys have that factor for sure.
Yeah,
Uh, so
every couple of days I asked him to add something to the website. He's like, "Where do I put it?" I'm like, "You figured that part out. All I need you to do is do it." Yeah, okay, here it is.
yeah, and I just found it that you guys have a sticker pack. And I'm not sure you saw my reply, but uh, you have to literally add it into your sticker group sticker so everybody can see it in public. I don't think it's there yet.
Yeah, I think I put it in there. I'm gonna double check though, because I thought I added it back. I added it in. I'll double check.
Okay, maybe maybe you did it recently and I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, stickers are actually really cool too. Did Hussein did he do that as well?
He did some of the stickers, and we had somebody else do some of the stickers. Part of our group, they just step up and they're like, "Hey, I made some stickers for you. Here you go." And so, we ended up with a real variety, not only just the meme stickers, but the NFTs. We have a whole NFT collection created. We just have to launch it on OpenSea. And NFTs were created by one of our members, and some of the stickers created by one of our members. And they're just stepping up and like, hey, here's what we can do to support. And all of a sudden, we have new stuff. So that's amazing. We have such a good supportive team, and we couldn't do it without them. Some of these people have been with us for 6 months, and that's long before it was Elon Musk with Hat. It was just a concept then, and yeah, they've really been around to support us, and I appreciate that more than anything.
That's actually really awesome to hear, and that's all it's about, right? It's the community, especially in meme token. You need that strong sense of community, and it seems like a lot of your members are stepping up to the plate to help out. So that's actually really nice to hear. Now let's go back to what you were saying earlier there, Serge. You said that this project is actually part of the bigger ecosystem. Could you elaborate on that? What is the ultimate goal here?
Yeah, this originally started back in COVID. I was investing in crypto, and I had a lot of time on my hands because we were locked down in the United States and most of the world actually. And I made a lot of money in crypto. I bought my house with it. I bought my I have a 12,000 square foot business complex. I bought that with crypto. And I was just kind of a spectator, just investing smart and cashing out when I needed to, and it worked for me. And I was like, well, let me dig into this. I've got time on my hands. Let's see if what I can figure out. And so I started building this ecosystem called Metaface World. And the interesting thing is, I found a Metaface World before Facebook was called Meta. So when I submitted my name to Facebook for approval, it took 3 weeks to approve it. I didn't know they were going to be Meta at one time, sometime. So it took them 3 weeks to approve my name, Metaface World. And then I went out and bought a bunch of web domains that were Metaface and Metaface World. We've got a functional casino in test. We have a exchange called Metaface. I'm drawing a blank now for just a second, but it's a Metaface exchange. It's a fully functional exchange, but it's in test right now. And this is this meme coin is just part of the ecosystem. We have other things in development that we'll all build together. We have a game in development. It's a lot of memes right now are you get in there and boom splats and then it disappears, and the little guys who jump in late lose all their money because the guys who got in first take all the money, and that's just the nature of the beast. But we're not doing that. We're intending to have a slow burn to grow with the community and stick around, and EMWifHat will be part of the metaface world ecosystem. So it's not going to just disappear; it'll be incorporated into the new system, or excuse me, the existing system, really. So the intent here is not to have a rapid acceleration to 10 million market cap and then swoop in and cash out, and everybody's burnt that got in late. And you see them every day, and I more power to them. I mad props to people who can just blow up overnight. And we're not doing that. We're slowly moving up, and we just want you to hold a little bit, past that. Right now, we're having a 10% is kind of the profit take that people are having, and we're trying to get a hold a little longer than that so we can push forward. But the larger ecosystem is several different projects that we do one at a time. And my main objective personally is to keep the ecosystem all together. We lay the groundwork, and then bring the team in behind me to keep clearing the path and keep stepping up, keep stepping up, keep stepping up. And the first step was EMWifHat, because it's fun. It's a fun project. Like I said, check the website. I'm beating this horse because it's a fun place. We want to have a good time with it, and this is a lot of work. If we're going to work this hard, we should have some fun too. So join us with the fun.
It is definitely fun for sure, for sure. But yeah, that's funny that you guys actually got the Meta name, and you didn't realize that actually Facebook changed to Meta. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's
But
all
yeah,
about metaverse, and I was like, yeah, let's change that.
Metaverse. Yeah, you know how much they spent on Metaverse so far, right?
Say again.
Do you know how much money that they have spent to build out the Metaverse?
Oh, I can't remember how many billions it was. It was huge.
36 billion.
Yeah,
36
no, it's
billion.
huge.
That is insane. That is insane, So it's yeah, I'm not sure why right now they actually now they put out they're pausing the development right now. I'm not
Yeah,
sure what's going
they
on
they
here.
threw a bunch of money into it and went, whoa, pump the brakes. So I was drawing a blank earlier, the metafacelabs.com. That's our exchange. It's in test right now, so you can actually go there right now and play with with fake money. We just kind of play around with it, and we expect hopefully by the end of the month it'll go live. We're waiting for the developers on that to make sure we're good to go. But feel free to go test it. Again, get fake money and test it all you want.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Send me a DM and I'll post that as well after the AMA here.
Same
Okay, so
thing.
you have
If there's anybody in the group that has their own token, you can list it with us. And again, it's in test, so it's not going to hurt anything. But you can list it in test, and just give it some traction.
yeah, so yeah, you guys we'll drop the link after this, and if you guys interested in checking them out, you guys can go ahead and do so. But like you said, if you have a project, you can actually list on their website from what it sounds like as well. Okay, so you have Elon Musk with the hat is part of the bigger ecosystem you're building now. Um, yeah, for sure, it's a fun project right now. It looks like the big question is now, how long have you guys launched the Elon Musk with the hat? How long has it been?
We only launched about 9 or 10 days ago. It was not this past Monday, but the previous Monday. So we're coming up on almost 2 weeks.
All right, yeah, almost 2 weeks is actually is a it's not long at all, right? So
And it's
we
a
saw
super
what
low
happened.
market cap. It's super
Very
low
low.
market cap right now. So that's an opportunity to get in. And if we can blow this thing up at some point, we hope to make some life changing changes for people, and really make it impactful. And since we're not going for the big pump and dump, you guys can at least hang around for a while and make some good money from it potentially.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for a good team, very professional team, a team that's committed to the project, I just don't see a project with this low market cap that you can actually find out there. I think right now it's at 30. What is it at right now? 36 or 32?
It was 32 when I looked earlier, and I know we got up to 2 days ago. We got just below 50, and then it had that 10% drop again, and so we keep kind of popping up and down. We're hoping to get past that 50 ceiling and make that the new floor and keep on climbing.
Yeah, it's actually very low, guys. So very low. So you guys looking for a not financial advice, of course. Looking for a good team, very well put together website, professional team, and community team as well. Actually, yeah, you cannot find a market cap this low again. And you guys are very active right there, right? I saw that you guys did a few voice chat over there. Now, how often are you doing that there, Serge?
We're doing them about once a week right now. Usually on Monday is the plan. We've done two on Mondays, and that seems to kind of work. People are coming off the weekend, getting excited again. It's an
Okay,
opportunity
once a
for the
week.
community to pop back in.
Yeah, definitely. I think those voice sessions, I think very very important for meme projects. So that's great that you're doing it. What other things are you guys doing over there right now? You guys have any kind of like rating going on? Anything that involves the community going on?
So yeah, we've set up a couple, and these are people in our that are our community that are volunteering to help us with these things. We set up a Chinese community that they're building out. We set up a Raiders. It's called EMWif Raiders United. So it's the raid community, and these are all part of our community. Obviously, they're just different channels we have. We also have our meme locker where you can go and look at all the memes we posted so far. There's maybe 100 of them in there. And we have a lot of stuff that again our people are stepping up and going, hey, what if we did this? And like, hey, what if you did that? And they're like, okay, we'll do it. So obviously, as the developer, I can only spread myself so thin. So it's just amazing to have people behind me that are willing to step up and take the baton and run with it.
Nice, nice. Okay, so you guys have a raid team going on, and you have and I think I was in your I think you sent a link to a channel. Um, n- awesome meme. I mean, awesome graphics in there. Hussein is a heck man. He does a heck of a job over there for you guys.
Yeah, I just give the
Now,
ideas and he puts it into reality.
that's pretty impressive. Actually, I've come across with a lot of different graphic designer. I think Hussein is actually up there. Like, he's up there. Has a knack for it.
Yeah, when he listens to this audio later, he'll be pinging me. Hey, he talked about my he likes my stuff. He likes my stuff. So you asked about raids right now. So we have one a shill campaign going right now that one of our groups is EMWif shill verification. So when they're doing a shill campaign, they post pictures of what they're doing so we can verify. And so on the left of my screen, I can see that they're adding pictures to it right now in the EMWif shill verifications. So they'll screenshot it and post it there so that they can get verified. So we're trying to stay in the community constantly and get awareness. And it's really a grassroots effort. We don't have millions of dollars behind us to go and just blow it up and take the little guys out. We're community driven and continue to be that way.
Right, right, because you guys only raised like around 7,000 in your pre-sale, which is not a lot at all, right? Compared to what other people are doing, it's straight up money grabs. So these guys,
Yeah, our
it was not.
liquidity is about 15. So yeah, it's just enough to get us going. But all the money that was raised is still sitting there to be invested. Even the personal capital that I put into it, I haven't drawn out. Is sitting there waiting for to use for marketing and for development and to make sure we can keep growing the project.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I was telling the community at the first AMA, you guys were not here to steal money or take money, right? It wasn't a money grab for you guys. You guys
Yeah.
literally just raise enough money so you can get the project going. So that speaks volume to me because I'm seeing a lot of projects, meme tokens now they're raising in the millions. Why would you need like 10 millions for a meme token, right? It doesn't make sense. And usually half of that is actually go straight to the developers, the owner's pocket, right? Because you fund the LP, half 50% usually, and so that means is that you got 5 million left. what are you doing with 5 million? You just don't need that much money. So it's now I applaud you guys for not going for that really big number, right? But as you can see, you guys are willing to grind it out, do some grassroots marketing, put in the efforts to really get the project up, and that's commendable.
I appreciate that. We're working hard at it. We're not just like slap it up there and see what happens. We're putting effort into this every single day, and again, we have a great community behind us that really is helping push us up that hill and hopefully keep us there.
Right. Now let's talk about the Solana chain. Why do you pick it? And let's talk about the tokenomic. Is there tax on it, etc.?
Sure. So Solana doesn't have a tax, so we don't have that tax money coming back to us to use for marketing. We chose Solana because that's where meme coin heaven is right now. All the meme coins are in Solana. They're just taking off. So that's why we chose that. And we were among the very first pink cell projects that used the Solana pre-sale mechanism. Because they just had it. They messaged us and said, "Hey, we have this. You guys are interested?" And we're like, "Okay, let's jump on that." And then they came back and said, "Hey, we just added in. We can do automatic listing also." So then we did that. And once we, excuse me, once we got in there, we started realizing that we were among the first. So Pink Cell was still kind of figuring stuff out. I mean, they did a good job with creativity, but they were still figuring stuff out too. So what it came down to is we were thinking there was going to be some LP tokens to burn, and we literally had planned to, as soon as we launched, to burn the LP tokens. Turns out, because they Pink Cell locked the liquidity for a year for us as we requested, there were no LP tokens. So people were really confused, thinking that we had those LP tokens just sitting around. We're like, no, we can't get LP tokens because we can't, we don't have them. They aren't there. They don't exist. So then we went back and had the one of our auditors actually made the contract for us. So we had them double check. We had Pink Cell double check, and we had the Cyberscope audit team double check, and they all confirmed there's no LP tokens to be had because you're locked for a year. And I see these other tokens, and again, not bashing anybody else, but I see these tokens that are locked for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, and it feels like it's a trick in some cases. We're locked for a full year. We're not going to take all the liquidity out in a week or a month. I saw one the other day was locked for 5 days and 2 weeks with a lock. But when you look at the screen, it looks great because it says lock, lock, lock. But it doesn't tell you until you open it up. So, we're looking for the long term and making sure that it's a good, legit deal for people. There's no, opportunity for us to go and snatch that out and put it somewhere else. We plan to build this project out.
Right. And in fact, I think you guys locked it for a year, which is actually very, very safe for a meme token, at this stage, right? I mean, a year, guys, they're not going anywhere. But in fact, now I know that personally, you wanted to burn the token itself. You wanted to burn the LP. But because of you done automatic listing, which Pink Cell, input the LP and they have the token and they lock it up, right? Just to ensure the security of the project. But you wanted to actually burn it, had you have a choice. So that's actually, that's actually really awesome. So if you had a choice, you would have burned the token 100% completely, right?
Well, so what we thought was going to happen is that they were going to lock liquidity for us. And this is, I'm not faulting Pink Cell. We were still figuring stuff out. So we thought they were going to lock liquidity until we, got to Radium, and then we would get the LP tokens and we burn the LP. We actually had it scheduled. It was planned. It was like, hey, we're going to hit the execute button, and then we're going to burn the LP. That way everybody can see it. And instead, what happened is we couldn't burn it, and everybody's thinking that we're holding on to it. And so there was a little bit of a backlash. And actually, some of our early investors sold at a loss because they were worried about these people that were in there going, oh, they're not going to burn, they're not going to burn, they're not going to burn. We couldn't. There was no opportunity. If we had known that, we would have done a manual listing. But then manual listing has its own issues because manual listing means that 100% of the money goes in the pocket of the developer. So you see these ones that say manual listing, everything's locked. Well, it's only locked till the manual listing is up. So we went with automatic listing to give security and make sure everybody knows that, hey, it's really going to happen. I just want to point out, you hear this ding, ding, ding on my side over here. My little purchase button is blowing up over here. So whoever's buying tokens right now, thank you for participating. I'm seeing it's like bing, 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 bing. So thanks for that. Appreciate it.
You can actually hear it.
Well, I've got it on my sidebar over here. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's going bling, 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 bling.
No, I can't
So
hear it.
then my phone does it again. So it sounds even better on my phone.
I did not
So
know
anyway, so the
that.
point,
You can actually set it up in a way that it gives you notification when somebody buys the chart.
yeah. So it when they buy, it lands on our main page and on the Chinese page. So I get notifications as soon as it starts going. Bing, 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 bing. So
I
I
did
appreciate
not
that.
know
Whoever's
that.
buying tokens right now, keep buying them. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah. So the point was we intended to burn the LP. We didn't have it, so we couldn't burn it. But we're still locked for a full year, so we're good to go.
Right, right. So yeah, 1 year, guys. 1 year. That's pretty safe. And you're looking at. I'm not sure what the market cap is now. Apparently, you guys are buying it, but around 32,000 around there. What Search said earlier. So I'm not sure what it's at right now, but that's fairly low. That's actually very low market cap, and the team is not going anywhere. So if you ask me, not financial advice, but the only way is actually up from here. What was your all-time high,
So
Search?
I can tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. And when we started this chat, the market cap was 36, and it is now 39 or 41, depending on where you look. So it's
Okay,
gone up a bit.
so there's a few
What was your
buys.
question
There's a
before I
few
started?
buys. Oh yeah, what was your all-time high?
All-time high was above 50. It was I want to say it was 53, and that was at the very beginning. It spiked, everybody bought in, and then we had the people that were concerned about the LP who like literally got out like almost immediately because they were like, no, not us. And so it was an uphill battle from there because we had to go and prove that we had no LP to burn.
Okay, okay, yeah, 50 is still low. I just put up your chart just now here. Oh yeah, I definitely see the big green dildo right there, they call it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say there are three cells that just came in here. Looks like, yeah, okay. But yeah, I think it's still very low. It's still very low. I think that's a good buys for sure. Oh, somebody bought $400, man. That's like two sold.
Well,
So
and
right now with
with
tools
the
like that, don't you get like price impact when you buy like big like 408? Isn't it like a price impact with that so small of an LP right now?
it does jump pretty fast. And you can see that the market cap, how much it changed in just a short amount of time with with these little 400 200s. We've been getting because we've got a couple of different campaigns going on behind the scenes where when we pin in certain groups, all of a sudden we'll get 4 or 5 they're buying $200 or $300, and then they'll pin it again the next day, and we're not trying to create a market that people can't afford. Like right now, for $100, you can get something like 6 billion or something like that of EMWif tokens. And I mean, it's outrageous amount of tokens. We have 4 trillion. But we're gonna do a burn also on our website. It's called the Hatving because we're a hat themed token. So the Hatving is timed to burn tokens with the Bitcoin halving. And of course, when you burn tokens, you change the value of the tokens that are remaining. So that's part of our ongoing plan and airdrops and marketing from again, we have to raise enough money for marketing, but everything is in place. It's just a matter of when we can execute. And we have a pretty good idea when we can do the halving, which because Bitcoin it's a little bit of a moving target, but there's a pretty good idea when it's going to happen, assuming that the algorithms all work out the way they're supposed to. So we're having a good time with it, and we just keep on pushing.
I love that. Hatting. Okay, instead of halving, it's hatting. I get it. Yeah, and how often are you guys doing that? Like, is it like a fixed plans a day, predetermined dates, or just kind of like as you make that assessment accordingly.
Yeah, we're looking at where things are going because we did, like I said, we have 4 trillion tokens. We're not going to hang on to 4 trillion tokens. That's the total. We do want to do some cross chain, but in order to do that, we've got to be able to have a burn feature between the different chains for BNB and other or BSC and other networks. But we don't want to create more tokens. We want to make sure we maintain the stability. So that'll be down the road. But when we first launched this, at the very beginning, before we even got to the sales stage, we hatched this idea of having, cutting our tokens, doing a token burn to coincide with the Bitcoin halving. So maybe we can get some news out of that and kind of piggyback on that ride.
That sounds great. Now, regarding the letter, I know the last time you were here, and you were telling me about that, cease and desist letter to Elon Musk. Have
So
you implemented that plan yet?
I haven't done it yet, but you know what? My DMs blew up with people who wanted to make like a letter go viral. I said, okay, let's put that in the corner for right now because we're not quite there, but we're going to do it soon. So the summary of that is basically I've written a cease and desist letter to Elon Musk, which essentially says, "Dear Mr. Musk, your appearance seems to mimic our trademark and copyrighted property called EMWifHat. And we are hereby ordering that you stop using our trademarked copyrighted property to put upon your face. If you choose to continue to wear our visage upon your person, we will be happy to accept in exchange all your spaceships, all your pretty cars, and your little houses in the factory in exchange. Barring that, if you don't wish to give up those pieces of property, we'd be very happy if you just wear a pink hat for us and tell us hi. That would be good too. We'll trade you for that." That's the quick version of the letter. So
Yeah,
it's written as a joke, but Elon has a pretty good sense of humor. So I'm hoping he'll see it and go, "What the hell?"
he does. That's why he messed with the meme coins a lot. Back then. I think he's starting doing it again now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should. I think that should be done soon, very soon. Actually, I have an idea, right? There's actually on X, and a lot of actually the market they use these guys to actually get trend on Twitter. They're not very expensive at all, and I'm not sure how these guys do it. Actually, I know how they do it. So these guys, they have a bunch of followers, right, on the X account, and I think they make probably like a couple $100 or not even. But some of those accounts they have to 600,000 followers. So what they do is that you pay like $50, for the team. So whoever retweets and like and retweets, they have a chance to win $50, right? And you pay the person like $50, something like that. I'm not sure. But I get that offers all the time, and that's how that's how marketing get a trend on Twitter. So it's like $100, right? But then sometimes you get like around 50,000 or 50. I mean, maybe like 500 to 5,000 retweets sometimes. So I think that's a great way. I think if you post that, you pay one of these guys to actually retweet those for you. I don't know if it goes around, and because of what the content of the letter, it can spark a fire. I mean, may get Elon's attention.
Eventually land on his desk. Yeah, if you have a link to that, please send it to me. I'll do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you know what? No, because I get DMs all the time. Every single service you can think of in the crypto space, to Twitter, I get it
Yeah.
all. And sometimes I actually ignore it, but once in a while I
Yeah.
look into it. And if it has value, I put it in the folder, right? In case something like this happens, if I run to a project that may need the help, I connect with them. Yeah, after this,
Yeah, you
I'll
never
send a
know.
few to you. You never know.
Yeah,
But I love the letter.
I've been really cleaning up my DMs because I get so much stuff and like I'll get hundreds a day and most of them I can't even read. I just if the headline doesn't catch my attention, I just delete it because I can't get to them all. I save the ones that seem like they could be useful and have something to contribute. But there's so many, so please don't DM me offering your services or whatever it is. If you got some sort of weird half brain idea, no offense, but I've got so many of them. Unless you're like a real and legit If you're asking about our token, I'd love to hear from you. You can post in the group. Somebody will answer it for you, actually. But if you post in the group saying check DMs, they'll just delete it. Right? I've got like 10 mods. They'll just delete it immediately. So don't do that. But if you've got questions, please ask in the group, and somebody will have an answer for you, even if I'm not there.
Yeah, for sure. You guys gotta understand, we get DMs like all day, right? So even if you are legit, it's actually very hard to kind of weed out
Yeah,
whether you actually a legitimate service. The best way is to actually be part of the community, actually, engage with Search or one of the mods in the team. You gotta take time to let them know that you're legitimate, and that's how they re-engage with you. I think that's the best way to do it.
yeah.
Same thing here with us.
The funny ones are and since we're in Pacific Standard Time, we're on a 24-hour clock, and so we'll have people that we finally need sleep eventually, and they're like, hey, why aren't you answering? Why aren't you answering? Why can't you respond to my message? Like, I haven't even seen your message yet.
Right, right. The funny thing is actually that you say that. I was actually kicked out from a group because apparently he invited me in. He's launching a project last night. It was like around 11 p.m. And apparently he sent me like 20 messages while I was sleeping. He was like, "Hey man, if you're not interested, man, you know what? I'm gonna have to remove you." I woke up at 7 in the morning today. I'm like, "What the hell, bro? I have to sleep too, you know?"
Eventually, we all have to sleep.
Right. Sometimes they kind of forget that, we from like a different world here, like literally the opposite time zone.
Yeah.
So
Do we have any questions from the group?
yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to the investors hub here, and we'll kind of take a look at it. So I'm not even sure how these guys, to be honest here, like how these guys generated some of this question here, like very well written. They have tons of them. So I don't know if they use Chat GPT to actually help them write stuff. I don't know how this works, to be honest with you. Uh, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Uh, Maybe they use Chat GPT to really like uh, help them write better. I don't know, but
To fine
so
tune
yeah,
it and translate?
yeah. So if you go back to the Investors Hub, are you in the Investors Hub channel there, Search?
Let's see. Let me see, because I'm not seeing anything in your
In the Investors Hub channel. So in this channel where we have in the AMA right now. So under your banner, if you click on the
cancel
comment
that.
section, uh, so under your banner, click on the comment section, which has like around 94 comments. And usually towards the end, we usually post a question banner. So it stays everything together. So you click on the comment, and you will see a bunch of questions. Scroll all the way down, and you see a bunch of questions there.
Let's see. I'm on Elon Musk with Hat AMA, which is not where you want me to be. You want me to be in Investors Hub. So let me go to that one.
Which is the room that you're in right now, that we have an AMA in.
Well, it looks like because I see my page behind it, so I think that I don't want to disconnect somehow.
Hey, I'm gonna
So
actually send you on a DM. I'm gonna DM you right here. Click on
okay,
that in
cool.
the DM. Yeah, and you click
There
on
we go.
that
All
towards.
right.
Yeah. So to see that your banner there, 94 comments. Click on the comments.
Okay.
You see your banner, right?
Comments. I clicked on the thing you sent me, but it took me to something else. Now this is our chat.
US.
Why don't we just let you
Oh,
just scroll through and you pick something? And we're not taking up everybody's time with me trying to figure it out.
okay. Okay. Hold on here. It took me you to the chat again, huh? In your DM, So you click on that DM that
Yeah,
I sent you.
I clicked on the DM you sent me and it took me back to the chat, to our chat,
Yeah. Yeah. To your chat.
to my chat with you.
Yeah, yeah, this is the chat. Okay, so in that room, right? You see the banner that you have there, USA Crypto Group. You see the banner. You see the you see the Elon Musk with the hat banner, the AMA banner.
Well, no, what I'm seeing is oh, let's see. Okay, go here. View channel. Dun, 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 dun.
It should be like a room, like a regular room, and there's a banner, uh, the AMA banner with us, that we made, that we posted.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong because I'm seeing the chat that you and I have, and when I clicked on your link, so um,
Oh, interesting.
it's it
Okay, I'll
shows
just go ahead.
the stuff we chatted about earlier today.
That is so weird. That is actually really weird. Uh, oh, you're
I
on your
click
phone
on
right now?
no, I'm on my computer.
Oh yeah, so you click on it, it should go straight to, on top should say USA Crypto Group Investors Hub, right? You see that on top?
At the top it says Seattle at USA Crypto Group Official. That's you.
What? On the DM that I just sent you, the DM that I sent you, you click
Hold
on the
on.
link, view channel in your DM, your private DM,
Right, I opened that. Okay, let's see. Open this one. I open that one.
like an actual DM that I sent you. I sent you the link
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the channel.
I clicked on the DM that you sent me.
That is so
I don't
weird.
know what
Okay.
happened.
Oh, that is so weird. Yeah. Anyway, I'll look through it. So I wonder how you got to this AMA, because it's the same room that this AMA is in right now.
Let's see. Let me try this. Try review channel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously clicking on something wrong because I am not getting to the group chat. I don't want everybody just bailing out before the contest because I can't find the right page.
Okay, that is so weird. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna just go through here really quickly and read a couple of the questions here.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let me see here. Man, there's like so many questions on there. I'm trying to find a good one here. Okay, so by BitBlaze, he says, as an investor, what should I be most excited about regarding the future of Elon Musk with a hat? What are the key milestones to look out for in the roadmap?
I like that. Thank you. Well, first of all, again, it's part of a smaller part of a larger project. It's a small part of a larger project, so it'll be incorporated into bigger stuff. But the next big thing, besides we're doing daily marketing, the next big thing really will be the Hatving when we do our first burn. We're hoping to generate some buzz around that and get some people to buy in before we start burning off the tokens. And anytime you burn tokens, well, you theoretically should get more value to the tokens that remain. So that's the next big thing. Beyond that, we're going to do the airdrops, and once we have our Metaface World Labs or MetafaceLabs.com exchange, it'll be on there also. So each little step. We're also going after other exchanges, the bigger exchanges. Once we can get enough traction for them to pay attention to us. Um, so we're on Radium, but Radium is kind of having their own issues. So we're looking at other opportunities too, so we can get better traction with that.
Okay. All right. So another question from the same person here says, being part of the Metaface world ecosystem is intriguing. How do you ensure that the integration of the projects within the ecosystem truly enhances the value of Elon Musk with hat holders and traders?
Well, part of the intent of the ecosystem is that you can trade within the ecosystem. We intend to have a store where you can trade your tokens in the store. Again, we have our own exchange set up so you can exchange them there. But we're setting up a store also so you can literally buy stuff within the network. And once the game is launched, again, it'll be part of the gaming system too, so you can exchange it there. We have a casino that's active. You could use them to play the casino. The casino's a test also, so you're not going to lose any money there right now. You could or make any money for that matter. You're going to make fake tokens. But everything that we do is going to be incorporated. We don't want anything left hanging behind. So, EMWif is the first step of many. And so once we get this, fully with its legs under it, then we'll start launching the next stages. Right now, the next big priority is to get the exchange live. Like I said, right now it's in test. You can go test it right now. It's metafacelabs.com is where it's living right now.
And metafacelab.com. And we will pin that as
Labs,
well.
labs with an S, with an S.
.com. Okay. Third question from Concord here. He asked, has the contract been audited?
Oh yeah, we actually had our contract audited twice. We had KYC done twice. You can look on our website and just click the audit button, and it'll take you right to the audit. And we were preemptive with the audit. I contacted the auditors ahead of time and asked them, what do we need to do to make sure we have a good audit? And they gave me their checklist. And I said, okay, well, we're going to check off all these boxes as much as we can. So when the audit came through, we had like some minor little thing. They're like, fix this and you're good to go. Some of the, again, that's part of the lock also of the tokens, or the liquidity lock, is that without that lock, we wouldn't have got a good audit score. We would have had a bad audit score. So Cyberscope did our audit for us.
Definitely, and you guys can actually see that on the pink cell listing, on the pre-sale listing as well. They are KYC and audited. Okay, so Bad Bunny, well, he or she asked, the buyback and burn would like to know, are they going to be scheduled events or just random events?
Right now we're random. Well, the burn is scheduled, but right now it's random because we're still trying to get our feet and figure out where our best momentum is, and we don't want to put something in place and just kind of falls flat. We want to make sure that there's enough people to care about it. I mean, if you do something nobody cares, it can be as amazing as you want, but nobody cares about it, so why do it? So we're trying to get enough, more grassroots support. So when we do something, not only do they care, they talk about it. They tell their friends, they brag about it online. So it will be scheduled. Right now, all we have scheduled is the first burn. Beyond that, we don't have a schedule yet.
Right. All right, the next one's from Meme Prince. He asked, can you explain the current strategy for reinvigorating interest in Elon Musk with Hat after the drop in market capitalization?
So yeah, right now the current strategy is to get out there, just keep our feet on the ground. To get, we have the shill group going, we have the raid group going. We're doing one-off marketing. We're doing AMAs, and to be honest, the AMAs are a little difficult because the best one we've done so far is this one on USA Crypto. So the other ones kind of are a little hard to want to do, but we have to get out to other places. So a lot of it is weeding through, though, on all these DMs we get about different things, and trying to figure out what's legit, what's just a waste of time and money. So, we're really pushing to get the biggest bang for our bucks, since we don't have a lot of advertising money right now. We want to make sure that every dollar we spend is spent well. So we're doing pen posts. Like right now we have a campaign going. We're doing 30 pen posts every day, new pen posts. And when those hit, we can see it because we'll get some traction. We'll get some new people in our group. Yesterday we did an AMA that wasn't as good as this, but it did generate 100 new participants in our group. So that was something. We'll see if they, how long they stick around. And some of those people actually were really pretty amazing. A few of them just stepped up immediately and started helping us. We ran the number contest and that they do here in USA. And that contest was hard to manage. It really was. So a few of the members from the group stepped up to help us, and it was really great.
It is. It gets a little crazy sometimes, but it is fun. All right, Olivera, she asked, is Elon affiliated in any way to the token?
No. Simple answer. In fact, we've posted a disclaimer that Elon Musk is in no way whatsoever endorsed this token yet.
Yeah, so that's why there's a
Doesn't
letter
mean
be sent out to him. He's actually
yeah.
copying the name and the logo and everything from this project apparently. So search will be taking him to court here very shortly.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that Elon, being as wealthy as he was, would come up with his own idea, right?
Think you would think. All right. Okay, actually, this is actually kind of good question here. I like this actually. It says, how can the community contribute to M with Hat's growth and development?
Say that one more time.
How can the community contribute to your project and development?
The best way is to join our community and talk about it. And we're looking for that really. Hey, I finally found your comments section. I understand what was going on now. Boom. No, there we go. Okay. Anyway, so the best way is to join our community. If you want to support, we need people who can take up leadership roles. And then really the goal is to take people who volunteer now and put them into active paying roles in the future. Can't promise when that is yet because we don't know when that's going to take off. But this is not a small ecosystem. If you go to our other website, which is metafaceworldroadmap.com, metafaceworldroadmap.com, you can see the bigger picture and really how big this project really is. So we need leaders who can come in and take off a piece and run with it and just make it kind of make it their own little baby. And while we just kind of give direction, say, hey, here's the direction we're headed, go make it happen. A lot like Hussein, Hussein came in as a part-time helper maybe 8 months ago now, and now he's my full-time partner. He's like in this knees deep, and I really just thought he was just gonna be a helper every now and then, and he's like, no, I'm committed. What can I do to make this amazing? And I just started throwing ideas at him, and he's like, okay, here it is, and he'll take my idea and turn it into something real and tangible and touchable. And I'm like, yeah, craziness. So I need people like that. I like to surround myself with people who are trustworthy and honest and have the best interest of the community at heart. I that's just me. I've had people comment that I'm too honest sometimes, and it's also just me. I share what's going on. Here's the truth. Just so you know. And some people don't like to hear the truth. At the movie, you can't handle the truth. But I think the truth is good. And so people who are trustworthy and honest in leadership, I need to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you about those things.
Yeah, and I think that issue is not just within your group only. I think we see that across the United States nowadays, right? Uh, they can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
That's a different subject. Okay, so from Benedict Lewis, he asked, what did I say? Okay, what does the project plan to maintain, or how does the project plan to maintain the community engagement and involvement?
How does a project plan keep the community engagement involved? So this kind of goes back to the previous question, I think. Um, so we have, I want to say it's 9 different groups that are attached to this project that are with our group pages. And so each of those is kind of specialty targeted, and most of them are because someone in the group asked for it. They said, hey, we could do this. And I'm like, you know what? If you want to take lead on that, let's do that. I'll support you. And we'll if we need to do some marketing money, we'll come up with that sort of thing. But again, I need those leaders that are there. And we'll just keep ping 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 and try to get you. Hey, I've got I don't know if I answered that question enough. I finally got into your discussion, the chats, and I have a good question I'd like to address. Can we do that one?
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
So
please.
from Smexel, SMXLEDN 404. Can you explain how the upcoming NFT collection will incorporate elements from future projects and enhance the value of holders of existing EMWif NFTs? So this is somebody who's been around the project for a bit because he's asking a question that a lot of people don't even know to ask. So each thing we do is going to have an NFT collection for us. So EMWifHat already has a collection built. It just has to be put up on OpenSea and put for sale. And to get some spark behind that, we already offered anyone who spends one soul will get the first NFTs, and we're just going to airdrop them when we get the collection going. All we have to do is go look on the charts. If you got one soul worth of EMWif, you also get a NFT to go with it. Those NFTs can be tradable within our ecosystem, and that ideally will enhance the value, because once you get, things are interactive, people are more excited about it. Not only do I have an NFT, I have a token, I got the T-shirt, I got the hat, got the whatever it is. And then he has a follow-up question: what marketing strategies does EMWifHat intend to utilize and attract investors and NFT collectors from diverse backgrounds beyond the meme and crypto communities? So I come from a non-crypto background, and I've got thousands and thousands of contacts that I haven't even exposed to this yet, because, to be honest, they're my personal friends, and I want to make sure that we're doing right by them. So some of my personal friends have invested, and most of them don't have a lot of ideas about it because they've never even heard about it. I've got people who have just handed me money and said, go, just put it in your project. I'm like, well, you need to have a wallet, you need to have a, secure wallet and all those things. So those marketing strategies will be about getting back into the non-crypto communities, because crypto is becoming mainstream. It's slow but sure, but it's becoming mainstream, and everybody knows a little bit about it. Even my kids have come home from school saying, hey, so-and-so's talking about this crypto. I'm like, hey, you could talk about EMWifHat. You can say that you actually are an early investor in this project. Well, that was just above BitBlaze. You talked about BitBlaze earlier. Are we going to run a contest?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that was the last question you want to take there, then, Search? I think that's probably enough.
I'm scrolling through now that I found it. I figured I'd give you a chance to talk while so here we go. Launching NFTs on the Bitcoin blockchain is a bold move. How do you anticipate the decision to influence the perceived value and accessibility of NFTs in the crypto space? So basically, they're saying, Bitcoin ordinals is part of our product structure. We're doing we're doing EMWifHat on OpenSea. We're also doing Bitcoin ordinables, which we will see as kind of our upscale NFT. So hopefully that will bring it like a whole different perspective on the NFT structure. And of course, each one will impact the other one.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think that's a lot of questions in there, so I don't think we're able to get through all of them. But
yeah, there's a bunch.
Guys, we will pin their TG if you are not in there yet, and make sure you join. You can always ask questions over there as well. With that being said, I think, is there anything else that you want to speak on before we start the contest?
Only if you join our community, and be a participant and interactive. Our community is really super interactive, so hop in there, ask your questions. If you didn't get your question answered here, go in the community, ask the question. Someone probably already has the answer. We have a ton of pins on there too, so you can go through our pins and kind of see what we've been talking about and what we've already been trying to share. And we appreciate your support, and thank you for being here.
Sounds good, guys. So with that being said, let's do the giveaway for the participant on this AMA right now. So yeah, Search, if you can go ahead and just scroll up, randomly pick one winner, that'd be great.
So I'm going to randomly pick a winner from the people who commented or from the list.
You know what? You can pick let's pick a person who actually asked a question. You can pick that as well, and you can also pick one person on this voice chat right now. So we do a 15. So usually this is what we do. We do a $15 on here, and a $15 for the best question, $15 for participants, and we do a random down for $10.
All right, so I would for questions, I'm gonna pick the one I like the best, which was the help me out, the Explicable. It was it was hard for me to pronounce. I went back to the other page, so I can't see it now.
Okay, so
Let's see.
go back
The
there.
last one I just read.
There's so many of them. Let me go up here
It was kind of towards the bottom.
towards the bottom. Okay. It starts with an X, you said?
Yeah, it's oh man, X mobile. It's not a pronounceable word.
Okay, okay, I see it, I see it. DN404. Okay, I see it, I see it.
That one.
All right, so that one, yeah, XSM something. Okay, I'll grab that for the best questions, and you can go ahead and pick another an AMA participant right now. That'd be
All
awesome.
right,
There,
let me
Serge.
go. Let me go to that one there, and just pick. I'm just gonna kind of like scroll up and down, scroll up and down, scroll up and down, and stop. Um, J strategist, based well coordinator.
If you
Jay, you
can go ahead
there?
and grab the username and DM me, and I'll put a list together for you of all the winners.
Okay, view profile. All right, so I'm gonna DM you with this. I'm gonna just say this here, and then I'll DM you with it when we get off of here.
Perfect, perfect.
Hey, J strategist, winner, 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 winner,
Chicken dinner. All right, sounds
winner,
good.
winner, chicken dinner.
All right, guys. Well, as you know, so now the only thing left is that after this, we will post the YouTube video over YouTube, the recording with YouTube. Make sure you guys give a feedback over there as well. And we do have a Twitter going on as well. But as soon as I close this, let's do 1 to 150. Okay, I think we have like 116 participants right now. So 1 to 150, 5 guesses only. Only 5 guesses. Okay,
Don't
and
cheat.
do not cheat.
It's no fun if you cheat.
I tell you what, man, we have the best cheaters in TG. I swear to God, I don't know how they do it. It blows my mind. You guys can put that to great use, and you guys can make a lot of money.
Oh
Some
man, I
of the
tell you,
things that
when we ran the game yesterday, we were just scrubbing the winners because so many of them they were doing some weird stuff. We're like, no, come on, this is not fun when you do that.
All right, Serge. Well, it's been a pleasure having you here again with us. It's been a great chat. I think it's a great, fun project. I love the commitment to the project. I love you guys. Your team is amazing, and I'll be around. If anything, let us know how we can support you. I know the market cap is very low, but I like the team, right? I really like the team, so I'll be here supporting them.
Thanks very much for having us back. We appreciate you so much and your team behind you too. The team is awesome. If there's anybody in here who has a project, hit up USA Crypto for an AMA. They do a really great job. They're great support. And thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you.
Appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to this AMA, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye bye.